Hey, good morning, everybody. So let's start with the spreadsheet that I posted yesterday. So we still have in print, some orders that take us to 4K. I mean, not 4K, 4,180, 4,186. Put like 10-point spread. So maybe like 4,109 or 4,200. So we still have orders that take us to there, especially these ones are $1 million order. So that one is bigger. So so far it's not something that measure that we can see in the dark pool. I mean, it's a little bit because, for example, here we have like $300,000 premium, a put premium also for this Friday that looking for like 7% drop. That's too much, but we have a geopolitical issue nowadays between US and China regarding Pelosi going to Taiwan. Remember that we also have the $59 million bet in the VIX that somebody bought for August 17 with age of 30%, according the Friday screen price. Okay, so we have a big bet in the VIX. We have also some orders, some orders not too big, so it's not too big. It's like $30,000 premium that is looking for 3,849, almost like 7% drop from the current price. It's possible. Everything is possible, right? So we jump like 15% according to the dark pool that we also have been monitored since we saw the bottom, right? And then, of course, it is possible again, since we have orders that take us to 3,849. But the bigger, put order take us to the same level here. Somebody sold this at 3,849. So, we don't know. But the biggest order telling us that 3,849 could be a huge support nowadays. Like 6% drop could be a huge support nowadays, 3,849 90 points. And 4,200, 4,109 a resistance. We still have a possibility to go there, right? We have orders that take us there. But as soon as you move for the 1 million plus orders premium, the majority of the 4,200 is already gone, is already disappeared. So maybe they closed their position yesterday when you saw 4,140. Could you, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. So before we had like 3 orders, now we had only 1. Of course, another order like 3.5 million jumping in, telling us that a possibility to go to 4,400. Okay, but it's for the end of the year. This could be hedged because we have big orders also, for example here, also for December that take us below 3,450. Right? Remember, some people just buy long puts and call because the theta not corrode the premium. And that big order that the 3.5 million premium could you be a hedge, since here for March 2023 it's 27.8 million premiums, huge. And this for December is also $21.2 million premiums, huge. We talk about like almost like $50,000 premium. This is much more in terms of cash, is much more than $1 billion cash if they are selling the index at this price. In another hand, maybe you have a hedge from $3.5 million premium in a call. So, but we need to take a look, those levels, especially 4,200 that's still printing. As soon as you start to see, disappearing, we stop to speculate to go up to 4,220 or even above. So, and especially here, I put attention to this structure because the guy sold a call that the price to be exercised 2,440, and he bought a put for the same day for 69 to next month. They are telling us, the put premium is bigger than the call premium. They are telling us that next month we are trading below 4K. These guys almost, put like a structure, they put like a spread, telling us that we not go above 4,240 next month and we will be below 4K. Okay, this is the structure that somebody built for the Basically, they use the money, the call that they sold to buy protection, right? So they sold 1.7 and then put like 2 million. So the guy or he or she, finance him or herself to buy insurance. So they use the market money to buy insurance for his or her portfolio. Okay, so nowadays regarding support, let me talk about a little bit the CL, the crude oil. The crude oil. Hold on, guys. The crude oil is almost the door is already open for collapse, especially if you analyze bullion band. The daily graph is already open, have space to go down. Let me get to the monthly graph. I think the monthly graph is also open. No, the monthly graph is too wide. We have plenty of space to go down in the monthly wide. Let me see the weekly. Yes, see, the weekly graph is also looking the bottom line of the bullion band. It's already open, so we have space. The bullion band said, "Oh, guys, asset, you have space to go down. If you lose as soon as you lose 93.23, the next support 78.34. So we could be see demand at 78.34. So it's a huge spread. So it's already very close from collapse. The DXY, that's still in uptrend now, is consolidating, nearby the EMA 50 and the support. The previous support 105.563. Breaking, we will test again 107, and since the bullion band is already open, but in that case, different than oil, you can go to the weekly graph. They are testing the EMA 8. See, the assets is really testing the EMA 8, and by pattern, since it is in uptrend, the EMA 8 have been holding this asset. Okay, so we could see a spike, and you have open door according analyzing using bullion band up to 108. So if you open, we can go to 112 points, and if you do that, you guys understand how the risky assets will collapse. DXY going up, risky assets going down. It's totally inverted, correlated. Regarding Bitcoin, I know that a lot of people is really fanatic in Bitcoin. Anyway, but Bitcoin have the same pattern as oil, especially because in the monthly graph, that's the most important. Let me show the bullion band. It's already open. It's already open. So we have a plenty of space to test 10K, 7K, 5K, 4K. Since this is a structure like, Roku, that's a tulipa, we call tulipa, right? So they come back to where the movement start. Roku is a very nice example it's already happened, and also Netflix and so on. So the bullion band in the monthly graph is already open. So we have a plenty of space to go down and backtest, the pivot that start those movements. 3,691 is a good place if somebody wanna buy. It's a good place to buy. Here at 7,000, so we can start to buy at 7,000. I don't advise people to buy too much this, because the next cycle is not to be technology, tech companies. The next cycle will be commodities. So it's much better, and consequently it's supposed to be outperforming, especially if you buy dividend payers, good companies like that pay huge dividends, like Vale do Rio Doce, FCX. So even Petrobras, 50% dividends, huge dividend, have more premium than Bitcoin. So a lot of people just look for the absolute value in the assets. This is not the way that you need to invest your money. No, you need to look for premium. Okay, so Bitcoin is also already very close to collapse as well. Okay, and you can see, compared with another assets, Bitcoin don't have even strength to test, EMAs higher than the EMA 50, especially in the weekly graph. If you check SP 500, the spike that you went up to 4140, whatever, I don't remember the level, but in SP 500, we test the EMA 20, we break and we test the middle line of the bullion band. Bitcoin is even able to do that. They are already stopping the EMA 8 in the weekly graph. You guys can observe that these assets don't have any premium and don't have, maker buying, just, small fishes buying. Makers are getting out their ass from Bitcoin, and small players have been buying. That's really dangerous. When makers getting out their ass and you see a lot of holders, usually those holders, that's average people, they don't have, infinite money, they are not able to push the asset up anymore. So that's a very huge risk that you have in cryptocurrency assets as well nowadays. Okay, regarding SP 500, we have a support, intraday support at 40.88. So it's in a daily graph, you have a support at 40.20. So look those regions. As soon as you look those regions, we can close this week at 3,980, 3,970 that you have set up in the dark pool. So I'm looking more for 3,970, 3,980. In another hand, if you not see any event like Pelosi event, we could see a rally up to 4,220 because it's already printed in dark pool. Okay, so somebody's betting a no geopolitical issue and then a rally up to 4,200 because we're still printing this in dark pool. But the majority is really defensive and looking for 3,970, 80. So that's the level that usually the maker is looking for. And also, as you guys know, the huge bet in the VIX for next week. Okay, so be careful, guys. Short levels, I'm still looking for 4,108. If you go over there, that's a level that I'm looking to, to add more shorts. So I'm waiting for that. If you not go over there, I have my position, and then I'm fine. I don't want to take a risk. So, but the only level that I want to short the SP 500 is above 4,107. Otherwise, I keep what I have. That's I'm performance very well so far. Okay, guys. Take care, enjoy your day, be careful.